Bonus Session 1, the Weather app. You can use the Apple Weather app that is preloaded with every iOS and iPadOS device to get forecasts, both daily and hourly, and in some cases, even minute-by-minute forecasts. You can get the forecast for significant locations, such as home and work, and use the My Location option so that as soon as you open the weather app, you will automatically be given the forecast and conditions for your current location. In addition to this, you can save frequently visited cities or search for any town or city that you choose. Beyond all of this, the weather app will provide notifications about various types of weather events if you so desire. When we navigate this weather app, this is a great opportunity to make use of the containers option in the rotor. So if you do not already have containers in your rotor, you may want to consider adding it for this particular app and apps like it, though it certainly is not required. We will also get a chance in the weather app to explore audio graphs. So let's take a look together at Apple Weather.
1:56 a.m.
It is a wintry day, maybe the first day of winter even, today or tomorrow. Very close to Christmas here, so our forecast will certainly reflect that.
Weather. Double tap to weather. Home, Everett, 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. High, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Low, 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Heading.
Now, as we swipe to the right, we get a nice description of what's going on.
Hourly forecast. Clear conditions tonight, continuing through the morning. Wind gusts up to 15 miles per hour are making the temperature feel like 30 degrees.
And now if we keep swiping, we will get the hour by hour. If there were to be any precipitation, we could actually see a minute-by-minute forecast of that, but there is none right now. I already looked.
Now, clear, 36 degrees. Button. Show map. Button.
Now, if we keep swiping, we're going to go to the next hours.
2 a.m., clear. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., clear. 5 a.m., 6 a.m., clear. 7 a.m., clear. 7:32 a.m., sunrise. 8 a.m., clear. 31 degrees. Button.
All right, and if we keep going, we'll get, I believe, 24 hours worth of forecast here. If the voiceover cursor seems to jump at any point, just lift your finger and touch the upper middle part of the screen again to bring focus back to where you were. But let's say we want to quickly jump to the daily forecast instead of going hour by hour. And certainly we can touch lower down on the screen, or we can set the rotor to, containers. Let's do it.
Screen recognition containers.
Now, when I swipe down with one finger, we immediately go from hourly to
Daily forecast. Daily forecast. Heading.
And if we swipe down again, we can't go any farther. But if we go up,
Hourly forecast. 7:32 a.m. Sunrise.
we're kind of where we left off. And one more swipe up
Now, clear. 36 degrees. Button.
takes us to right now, our current hour, with one more swipe up,
Home, Everett, 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
taking us back up to the very top of the screen. So let's swipe down until we get to the daily forecast.
Head hourly for now. Click daily forecast. Daily forecast. Heading.
And now, notice it also said heading, so that might be another way. But let's go to the right now.
Today, clear. High of 37. Low of 22. Monday, partly cloudy. High of 40. Low of 20.
We can look at each of these days, and notice it'll say double tap for additional detail.
Tuesday, cloudy. High of 47. Low of 31. Double tap for additional detail.
Now, there's a couple of days here that actually do have precipitation. So, for example,
Thursday, 55% chance of rain. High of 49. Low of 32.
now,
Double tap for additional detail.
because I see that there is rain in the forecast, I'm going to double tap on this to learn more.
Conditions. Heading.
Now, right now, we're just seeing conditions. And so if we swipe to the right,
Close. Button.
we have a close button. And let's go again.
Calendar. Thursday, December 25th, 2025.
It shows the date
Adjustable.
we have selected. It's
Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
a value adjuster, but let's keep going.
Rain. High of 49 degrees. Low of 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
These are the conditions, and the screen will reflect that if we keep going to the right. But I want to find out specifically about a type of condition, and that is the precipitation. So swipe to the right again until you hear
Chart condition. Conditions. Button.
chart,
Pop-up button.
and notice it said it's a pop-up.
Double tap to activate the picker.
Listen one more time.
Red chart condition. Conditions. Button. Pop-up button. Double tap to activate the picker.
The chart conditions button will let you choose what you want to see. Right now we're just seeing the conditions, but let's double tap.
Selected. Conditions. Temperature. Middle dot. Feels like. Button.
Okay, see, it tells you what that's going to be, temperature and feels like. Swipe to the right, excuse me.
UV index. Button. Wind. Button. Precipitation. Button. Humidity. Button. Visibility. Button. Pressure. Dismiss context menu.
All those
Button.
choices, so we want to choose precipitation.
VQ precipitation. Precipitation. Dismiss.
Now,
Precipitation. Heading.
swipe to the right.
Close. Button. Calendar. Thursday. 0.1 inches. Total for the day.
So it's only going to be 0.1 inches of rain total for the day. So not a whole lot, but we can swipe to the right now to see hourly, hour by hour, when we're going to actually experience that. So we'll know, will we experience that in the morning? Will we experience it in the afternoon? Experience it throughout? Let's just swipe.
Chart condition. Chance of
So
precipitation.
there again is the chart condition button. Now go to the right.
Chance of precipitation. Thursday's chance. 55%.
So first we learned about the amount of precipitation that is estimated, and now we are learning about the percent chance, which is an intensity measure, I believe.
Chart. Precipitation. 12 a.m. None. Audio graph available.
Go to the right.
1 a.m. None. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. Moderate. Wintry mix. 4 a.m. Moderate. Wintry mix.
Okay.
5 a.m. None.
5 a.m. none. So it's 3 and 4 a.m. that we have this wintry mix. If I were to swipe up or down on this with
4 a.m. Moderate. Wintry mix.
So when we swipe up,
Describe chart.
we can have it described to us.
Chart details.
We can get details about it.
Play audio graph.
And we can actually play an audio graph, which is what I'm going to do, that's going to indicate when the precipitation gets heavier, when it gets lighter, when it is nothing. Double tap.
Complete.
So it doesn't seem like there's very much precipitation at that hour. It kind of jumps a little bit, though. And early on in the hour, you're going to get some, maybe a little bit heavier, and then it's going to drop back down to nothing. If I go to the bottom of the screen, we can actually see.
Chart. Chance of rain. 12 p.m. 1 p. 2 p.
So go to the left because I'm further on than I need to be. We'll go over here and let's see.
Precipitation. 11 p.m. Chart. 10, 9 p. 8, 7
This is
p.m.
what we saw before.
8, 9, 10, 11. Chart. Chance of rain. 12 a.m. 0%. SWAT 1 a.m. 0%. More content available. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 20%. 4 a.m. 20%.
All right,
More
now,
content.
again.
Point to December 25th, 2025 at 4 a.m. Point to December 25th, 2025 at 4 a.m.
Okay.
Point to
Point
December
2, go back
23
here.
a.m. Point to December 25th.
They're also saying point 2. Now they again, some of this they said point 1 in the overview, but now if you go to an hour like this,
2 a.m. 0%. 0 December 25th.
when I swipe up or down while the rotor is set to more content, we see that it's 0%, and then you can turn the rotor back to audio graph
Audio graph.
if you want to, or back to
More content.
or other things. Now, let's see, what's the wind going to be like? It's very mild, not much rain, wintry mix there in the middle of the night. So what's the temperature actually going to be at that hour? Well, let's go back to temperature.
25.1 inch chart condition. Select conditions, temperature, middle conditions.
And let's look at the 4 a.m.
Chart, temperature 12 a.m. 1
time
a.m.
frame.
35 degree 2 a.m. 35 degree 3 a.m. 34 degrees, wintry mix. More 4 a.m. 33 degrees, wintry mix. 5 a.m. 33 degrees, mostly cloudy.
Then it just stops. All right, let's go to the wind.
Headed close. Calendar. Rain. Chart condition. Selected. UV. Wind. Button. Wind.
Let's look at the overview at the top.
Wind. Close. Calendar. 3 to 6 miles per hour. Gusts up to 15 miles per hour.
And let's look at this hourly.
Chart condition. Wind. Button. Chart. Wind. 12 a.m. 3 miles per hour southeast. Gusts 5 miles per hour. Swipe up or down to 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 miles per hour southeast. gusts 8 miles per hour. 4 a.m., 5 miles per hour south-southeast, gusts 10 miles per hour.
So it's a little windier when the precipitation's coming down.
5 a.m., 4 miles per hour south-southeast, gusts 9 miles per hour. 6 a.m., 4 miles per hour south-southeast, gusts 9 miles per hour. 7 a.m., 4 miles per hour south-southeast, gusts 9 miles per hour.
Seems to stay pretty stable and moderate, at least throughout the morning. We could go on if we wanted to. Now, I will close this and pick one other day where there may be a little more of a variant in the audio graph.
Wind, close, button.
And that is on
Daily Thursday, Sunday, drizzle,
Sunday.
50% chance of rain, high of 40, low of 27.
This
Conditions.
one,
Close calendar, drizzle, chart condition.
precipitation.
Precipitation.
And it also is only, I think, 0.1, but the hourly showed,
12 p.m.
where was that ring? I remember seeing, or wintry mix. Okay, you have light from 8 a.m.
9 a.m. 10 a.m. Light, rain.
All right, let's try the 10 a.m. hour here and listen to what that's going to sound like.
Display audio graph.
Double tap. And you can see maybe halfway through the hour or so, it starts to increase a little. You know, depending on what your weather's doing, that the pitch will be much higher. It'll be low like that or nothing. And sometimes it really sounds like it's just climbing, chromatically. Bum, 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 and then back down. Because it just depends on what the weather's actually doing. You can have this described to you. And again, now I'm going to close this with the top left.
Precipitate close, button.
And I'm on my regular full forecast now. We have up to 10 days here, I think. And after that, just go to the right.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, air quality, 50, good. Air quality index is 50, which is similar to yesterday at about this time.
Showing you that we have more information about other things if we keep going to the right. This is current.
Precipitation, heading. Weather map snapshot, clear. Double tap to view weather map. Feels like.
Oh, I think there was going to be more of a hint. Let's listen to that again here.
Double tap to view weather map. Double tap and hold, then drag around to explore the map overlay sonically. Pause dragging over a point on the map for details.
Yeah, lots more there. You can really get a detailed map.
Feels like 30 degrees. Wind is making it feel colder. Button, heading.
To the right.
UV index, 0, low. Low levels all day. Minimum value, 1. Maximum value, 11 plus. Button.
And in the summer, of course, you'll see significantly higher numbers, and it'll tell you, use sun protection till 6 p.m. or something like that.
Wind winds from 249 degrees west-southwest at 7 miles per hour. Gusts up to 15 miles per hour. Sunrise, 7:32 a.m. Sunset, 4:51 p.m. Precipitation, 0 inches today. Next expected is 0.1 Thursday.
And that's what we looked at.
Visibility, 26 miles. Perfectly clear view. Humidity, 64%. The dew point is 25 degrees right now. Button, head moon, waxing crescent. Illumination, 2%. Moonrise, 9:05 a.m. Next full moon, 13 days.
All right,
Button,
lots of information there.
Averages, 1 degree below average daily high. 37 degrees, average high. 38 degrees, average high. Button,
okay.
Heading, pressure, 29.96 inches of mercury.
Oh,
Pressure,
I think it was going to tell us.
29.96 inches of mercury, rising. Button.
Yep. Now.
Tip, report an issue. You can describe the current conditions at your location to help improve forecasts.
So we could do that if we needed to.
Weather for home.
Now, go to the right and listen to this.
Manage notifications. Button.
Manage notifications. So that's a quick jump into your notification settings, which we can also get to another way if we keep going to the right.
Open in maps. Button. Learn more about weather data. Show map. Button. Location chooser.
Okay, and
current location. City 1 of 5. Adjustable.
So I have
swipe up or down with one finger.
5 cities in here. And if I swipe up, I'll go through those cities. Swiping back down, one finger, will bring me one by one back down to the current location, which is the first option. And you can save, I don't know if I thought I remembered hearing there might be a maximum number that you can save in there, like 5 or 10 or somewhere in between. I apologize, I don't actually know the exact number. I thought I've heard people say what it is, but if I go to the right again,
Location list button.
we can actually bring up the location list,
Location
which
list.
will allow...
Double tap to view your location list or search for additional locations.
See, we can just find one on the fly. So if we double tap, now down at the very bottom,
Heading location list. Learn more about toolbar. Search for a city or airport. Search field.
right at the bottom there, you can search. And to the left are each of your locations. You can swipe up with one finger to delete. If you don't want to keep one in the list, there's a button at the top here
Weather. Heading more button.
called
Pop-up button.
More. Let's look at what's in
Double
there.
tap to act. Edit list button. Notifications button. Celsius button. Selected. Fahrenheit button. Units button. Report an issue button. Dismiss
Okay,
content menu.
so we're going to go into notifications very quickly.
You select Celsius notification.
And we're gonna take a look at
Notifications.
that.
Heading notifications.
Swipe to the
Heading.
right.
Done button. Weather can send you notifications for rain, snow, and certain relevant severe weather alerts. If you enable severe weather notifications, Apple can associate the country or region of these notifications with your Apple account. See how your data is managed. Link button.
To the right.
Current location. Heading.
Now, that means whatever location I am in. Current location doesn't just mean the location you were in when you set this up. It means it's going to keep track of your, just like the My Location option does, right? So if I open that up, right now it's my home, but if I weren't home, if I were somewhere else, it would show me the weather for that location. All right, so go to the right.
Severe weather. Switched button. On.
It's on.
Next hour precipitation. Switched button. On. Suggested locations. Heading.
Then I have suggested locations that I can get notifications for these locations even if I am not in this particular area. So
Severe weather. Dimmed. Switched button. Off. See notifications and widgets about your suggested locations.
okay.
Turn on suggested locations in settings. Link. Period.
Okay, so it's not
Use the
got any in there right now.
Your locations. Heading.
Now then, these are the locations that I have saved to the locations list.
New York. Everett. Next hour precipitation. Severe weather. Button. Harrisburg. Off. But Rehoboth Beach. Off. Orlando. Off. Button.
Okay,
Notifications aren't available.
The only ones that I have on are my home location, and I think where my parents live. The other ones are turned off. But now understand something. If I happen to be in those other locations like Rehoboth Beach, I would absolutely get the notifications because they are turned on for current location. So when Rehoboth Beach becomes my current location, I would get the notifications for it. When I have it set here to on under my locations like this, that means that even if I'm not in that vicinity, I'm going to get those notifications. So you have a lot of options. Up at the upper left, we have a done button.
Notification. Done button.
And if you
Weather. Heading. More.
want to close
button.
this,
Location list. Everett.
I just need to actually pick my location again, and then we'll be back. You don't have to close it. You just pick your current location or whichever one you want again, and then you can use the list if you want. Now, if you hadn't yet enabled notifications and you did it now, it would prompt you to allow notifications if you'd never done that, and maybe even to allow critical notifications. Time-sensitive notifications are also part of this app, so again, this is going to override any scheduling, and typically it's going to, override focus modes unless you specify otherwise within the focus settings. All right, so there you go. They're very powerful, very useful, and I hope you have enjoyed that. We will be back with more bonus content for VoiceOver in and out.